Yeah. Like the majority of the games I have viewed, I've not been interested in.
Welp.
I'm sorry, devs, but sorry.
No, we don't need to apologize. There are a lot of really trash games on Steam these days.
Well, I wouldn't say the ones I've listed not interested would be trashed. I'm just like, it's not a game for me.
Well, I like a wide variety of games as well as people should very well be able to have guessed by this point, considering the fact that one of the last game I played by myself was Castle of Illusion of all things.
Yeah, that is a weird choice. I think you have like the only playthrough on the internet of that game. Google search Castle of Illusions Let's Play, and you'll find David's videos.
What is? Hi guys, what are we doing? What? Dogs are having a bad time. We're gonna blow ourselves up again. Had some real movement in this game. Not nearly as good. Where are we? What are we doing? I'm so confused. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, okay, I know what we're doing now. Alright. Come on. Come. Oh, jeez. A bunch of people just died, apparently. It was our fault. Oh. Barrel. Oh, God. Is it stuck? I think it's stuck. There we go. Hey! You did it.
Fuck! Yeah, so that was a minute and a half of something I did not need. So what should have happened, the barrel hits the wall, the barrel blows up, the wall blows up. No, it whiffed it, and I had to edge it as best I could before it blows up, or else I'd have to go through this area again.
Movement physics in this game are not as good as they were in the first one.
Well, they never did anything this high-tech in the first game. Anyway, we have this another crazy blacksmith, and
yeah, who's this Joker?
We need, before he could do anything, we need to give him another an item called dull amber, which we found as soon as we entered this area. I think in the original game you find dull amber way later, but in Cult of First Sin, they just give you it as soon as you enter. Maybe another thing to do with it was because like you can actually enter this area an alternate way, and if you go the alternate way, you find the dull amber like way later. But since we did it the normal way, we find it a lot earlier, which is weird.
And we can loot all of his stuff.
Because yeah, he doesn't mind. He doesn't care. And he.
This is a new thing as well, right?
Yeah, he's sitting on a treasure chest. He can only move out of it if you light this torch for some reason.
Well, the torch torches in this game are a new thing as well, right?
Yeah, and then actually comes from how in the first reveal trailers can be like really, really dark. So obviously they have to have a light mechanic or something. So that's why there's torches in this game. And so yeah, and I guess the remnants of what the game was kind of gonna look like is we have a torch that barely doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So it seems pretty unnecessary.
And you can pick
So
up like
whatever.
you can pick up more torches to extend the length of how long
Yeah,
it burns,
so
right?
essentially you have one torch,
Yeah.
and that torch goes on for the entire duration you have, and it says in your inventory how long you have. But if you pick up a torch, I think that's like adds 5 minutes onto basically fuel.
Level 207, Jesus.
It's new game plus, dude. You can get levels pretty easily.
I was. I'm not sure I'm even level 200 in my new game plus. In
No,
Dark Souls 1.
you gain levels in this game so much compared to the first game. So anyway, we opened the other blacksmith's area.
Finally.
And you see there's a window we could have just climbed into, but
Nah, he's
I
too
don't
big.
know.
Too big to fit in there.
I think he can fit.
Come again, Legion.
And
Yeah.
if he's a big guy, he could just rip the door off of the hinges.
Yeah, he's a blacksmith. You'd figure he would be able to like, whatever.
Yeah, don't you do metal work? The door's metal.
Yeah.
Work that door.
Oh,
And
all
also,
those-
I'd like to mention, when I started in New Game Plus, the only items that I kept from New Game is anything that is on my back. So my armor, my weapons, and my crossbow ammo. And that's it. I sold or consumed or dropped everything else, so I can just regain them back and just show you.
So you have 30 human effigies just because of
Just because of this, yeah. Since I started recording, I gained 30 human effigies.
where have
That
you
was
picked
none
them all
of
up?
that. None of that is from the previous playthrough.
Were those from the Red Phantoms or what?
No, only
Where did it-
you don't get from Red Phantoms. You only get them from invaders.
I don't remember. I don't recall seeing us. pick
They're
up so
very,
many.
very abundant.
So wait, how did we get here?
This was after the Dragon Rider, and I went back to the Forest of Fallen Giants because you really should go to that area
No,
before.
no, no,
this
I
one.
meant we just warped here, but where did we warp to?
we warped. Well, this is like a harbor.
No. Like, I don't remember us activating that bonfire.
Oh well, yeah. No, I went to it. I lit it, and then it teleported away from it, so I could teleport back to it.
Okay, where was that?
That was in a
particular?
cave. The bonfire was in a cave after a tunnel after the Dragon Rider.
Oh god, I don't remember that at all. We. This-
Well, I
again,
don't know. We
the-
teleported, so maybe it just caught you off guard or something.
Like the level and world design in this game it's just so haphazard.
And look, we're fighting foot soldiers that we were fighting earlier
Before, yeah.
in a different place. Why are they here?
Because reasons. They couldn't come
Yeah.
up. They couldn't come up with new enemy types for a new area.
We got these Viking dudes though, but they're not really much.
No, they're the same guys, just with new weapons.
They're bigger though.
Basically.
I can never understand the appeal of okay, so I get horned helmets, all right, but why would you point
Oh.
them downwards?
Hi there.
Oh, hey, look at you.
You haven't changed it.
Yeah, so this is also another place where you can meet her first.
The longer I am here, the more madness I discover.
So basically, as soon as she arrives in Drangleic, that's the area we're in, she's basically already hollowing out, and she basically talks about that in almost every conversation with her. She's a bit of a downer.
So is she gonna have the same like end to her quest line that basically every character in the first game had?
Kinda. I mean, like, she's the closest character who gets there, definitely.
Does this game not have the same kind of like dark overtones?
The bleakness of the characters? No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Do you know how all those? Well, Majula's gonna get pretty populated. All right. Yeah, and how I said when NPCs enter Majula, they're not gonna leave.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because they don't have a quest line to them, and if they don't have a quest line to them, nothing's gonna happen to them.
Right.
So they're never gonna hollow.
Huh.
But look at Tilly. She never arrives in Majula, so she's like, she probably has like the closest you get to a quest line, but even then, it all it encompasses is just you meet her and you talk to her.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Whereas in like, I don't know, Solaire or something, you something happens to him at the very end,
Yeah.
Or like Logan, you free him twice, that's something.
And
things like that.
Sigmar, of course.
Yeah, Sigmar, you do tons of stuff with him. He's probably like the most questy of all the quests.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get none of that in this game. But
So
Lily
here's a
Zeal-
new enemy.
Yeah, this guy. I hate this
Making
guy.
He's making us bleed, apparently.
He definitely has better reach than I do. In fact, he has better reach than most people. Well, strangely,
what about better
you
reach
can.
than the Spyhander?
Yeah, probably. You can backstab these guys for some reason.
Just punch him in the spine.
Yeah, their exposed spine is.
Ugh.
Yeah, so what's disappointing about, like, they had a massive missed opportunity for the backstabbing animation for any unarmed weapon. They could have, like, choked him or something, or, like,
Yeah.
broke its neck. But instead it's the same animation as fucking a sword.
You just
Like,
punch
what?
him.
Yeah. And it doesn't even make sense because, like, since it follows the same animation, at least I think so, for a longsword, your fist doesn't even go into their backs. It's really dumb. And I think, if I opened that door normally, I would have gotten attacked. But.
We don't do the little kick that you do with the longsword, do we?
You mean like you kick their knees?
Yeah, we're not kicking them like away from us at the end of the
Yeah,
step.
that's true. Yeah. But
So I don't think
that's
exactly
it's still it might not be exactly the same, but it still looks like something a longsword would do.
Yeah, we're basically just stabbing their back with our fist.
Case in point, in short, it's a bad animation. I don't like it. And
There could at least be like more than one animation.
Yeah. One thing they did improve is like, how it doesn't matter if you have like a halberd or a longsword, you just stab it through the back in DS1.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least in
Yeah.
this game, it has different backstab animations for different types of weapons. So
Is this guy having trouble with the stair there?
I think he fell through the hole and now he can't get back up.
A little bit stuck. Oh, well,
Yeah.
we're gonna go humor him, apparently.
Yeah, just hammer his asshole.
What? Whoa. Did he just disappear on us?
Oh yeah, all of these things have been disappearing.
Oh. Because of... Oh.
Yeah, strangely, a lot of enemies in this game just, like, evaporate.
Which, you'd think, because they removed the ragdoll physics anyway, wouldn't have...
Yeah,
bleh.
so, by the way, another trapped treasure chest. You
Finally
see
got a
bloodstains?
great sword, though.
Somehow, these guys, I don't know how they die.
Yeah.
That guy was in the other side of
Strange.
the room, and another guy was opening another treasure chest, so I don't know how the fuck they died.
Oh. Well, really powerful poison, apparently.
Yeah, it can, if you're not quick, then it will poison you, but there's no avoiding your poison bar building up. That's inevitable, but you have to move away from it so it doesn't build up more.
Oh, jeez. It's a good thing that I thought that was another enemy right there or something.
Yeah, they
coming up behind
can
us.
catch you off guard because like there's a lot of red phantoms,
Yeah.
Well, at least in Dark Souls 2 Golden, But in the main game there isn't a lot.
Are there? Well, I don't know. Oh yeah, like that guy. See, right there.
We're fighting a lot of the same enemies.
There's so many enemies in this game. Like, so.
Oh, you think this bad? Wait till we get to the spiders.
So this is another. This is not actually like it's not something that was really a big problem for me because I didn't get this far in the game, but
Yeah.
it brings up kind of the like big difference between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. A lot of people generally refer to Dark Souls 1 as like a 3D Castlevania game.
Yeah, I guess.
And the thing about that is that it makes sense because in Castlevania, most of the good Castlevania games at least.
Oh, stay here from Castlevania 2. Oof.
In most of the good Castlevania games,
3D Castlevania.
all of the enemy placements are incredibly deliberate. Like Castlevania,
Yeah, that's true.
Castlevania is well known for having like not just its level design, but having like enemy placements that make sense for when you know the game, you can just kind of go through on almost on muscle memory.
Yeah, you know exactly how to deal with each enemy.
Yeah, and they all like with the exception of like the Medusa heads, none of the enemies
Yeah.
are really just going to surprise you. And Dark Souls 1 does that really well. Like it has incredibly deliberate enemy placement, and you can in almost 100% of the time you can see any enemy before you encounter them. There are, of
and
course,
what it always does is like when they want to introduce an enemy, they introduce it once, and then they're like, okay, now deal with that. Now take on 2 of them.
And there are some exceptions to because it's following on from Demon Souls, it will have you be like ambushed now and then, but like generally speaking, most enemies are not going to literally just leap on you. And
Funny how you should say that. We're in the area that has leaping enemies in it.
yeah, and this sort of there are so many if Dark Souls 1 is like a Castlevania-esque game, this Dark Souls 2 is definitely more
God
of
of War.
more of like an action game. Like they're both
it's
action
definitely
RPGs.
more accessible.
Yeah, like they're definitely both like action RPGs, but like it's packed so densely with enemies that I can't even see like how that sort of difference even came about, really.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we're summoning the
The ghost ship.
ghost
Yeah.
ship from various media.
Which is also a place.
My go-to ghost ship would be from The Legend of Zelda: Phantom Hourglass.
Oh, well, Wind Waker was better, but okay.
Did that also have a ghost ship?
Yeah.
Oh, I never played it. So Phantom
Wasn't-
Hourglass was my first Zelda game.
Isn't I think Phantom Hourglass is set in the same world.
It's basically the sequel.
Yeah.
It features the exact same Link. You know, it's not a
Yeah.
reincarnation.
My first thought's the Flying Dutchman, but whatever.
That's a pretty ghost ship. Yeah.
That particular not to spoil anything, because I'm sure we're probably not gonna have the same thing happen to us, but that ghost ship was the bane of Yahtzee's existence in his playthrough. They died there many times.
Against the boss?
No, just in getting into the ghost ship.
home. Okay. Oh, I don't remember that. I don't even remember if they finished the game. Did they?
Did, yeah. They didn't do any of the
God.
DLC.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't remember it. Wait, that's probably why I don't remember their playthroughs, because this game's pretty unforgettable. Right?
Pretty forgettable.
Forgettable? That's what I said.
Are you going to play the DLC?
Yeah, actually, as of right now, I've edited and I've recorded, edited, episodes, 1 through 24, and that is me, essentially, like, one room away from the last boss, and I have all the DLCs to do entirely, so.
Well.
But since I don't really like the DLCs, I might just have, like, episode 25. Okay, fuck it. Here's just a boss rush of all the DLC bosses. And episode 26 is just, here's a boss rush of, like, all the last ones.
I'm interested in seeing them because I've never seen any of the DLC areas in this game.
I haven't, decided on it, but, I don't want this series to go on past, like, episode 30.
That seems pretty arbitrary. I mean, oh, well.
Yeah,
hello.
so that's another illusionary wall that doesn't play by the rules. You have to fucking attack it.
How are you supposed to, like...
Yeah, I had a friend who has played through this game like at least twice, and he never knew about this.
It's not so much that the
Don't give up, skeleton. That is the resident meme of DS2.
Poor Skelly man. I don't mind illusory walls that require multiple ways of getting through them. But I feel like if you're gonna have that kind of stuff, I feel like you should have some sort of indication that the illusory wall is there.
Well, your indication for that one was just like it has like a patch on the wall or something. But as I said before, we've learned so far in this game that you press A. Attacking illusionary wall doesn't do anything. So how are we supposed to know that attacking it is the solution?
Depends on if you find the earlier illusory wall.
Maybe. But you see the exact patch on the wall. You don't attack it. You see? This one works normally, but the other one that looks exactly the same. It doesn't work normally.
Okay, yeah, that's no. Like for walls like that, there should be like some sort of switch somewhere.
Yeah, it's like it's not even illusionary walls. It's like it must work on some sort of how that door looks. It should work on some sort of contraption.
Oh. Hello, dwarf
and
man.
We have basically a dwarf. He is Gavlan.
He can somehow talk while downing his mug.
Yeah, and while like his mouth isn't even visible, so how was he even?
Drinking,
I bet that tankard is empty. That was by accident. I bet that tankard is empty, so he's just he's cosplaying as a dwarf right now.
Yeah.
So this is where you sell items.
Ah.
And Gavlan changes his location twice. We'll meet him in a different area, and then when we're done with him there, then he moves to his third and final area, where he will be there permanently.
Right.
Not really a compelling quest line he has, but whatever.
Yeah.
But you do gain, I guess, you definitely gain more souls from selling stuff than in the first game.
I mean, let's be honest. Selling items was not really a big thing in the first game.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. I was never. That seemed like a unnecessary thing. Like they didn't have to put that there, but since they did, you might as well like improve on it.
There weren't a lot of items that you got multiple copies of unless you were going.
Yeah,
through the
exactly.
game multiple
And
times
look at all
anyway.
the fucking drops that I'm getting from all these enemies. I'm getting like the same pairs of trousers, same hats.
Yeah. Just repeated equipment over and over and over again.
Yeah. And I think I'm just selling stuff I don't want. Like I'm keeping the Knight +5 because I don't know, whatever.
Because why not?
Yeah, why not?
What's the what's that like clear stuff?
That is. Oh, sorry. That's like the only thing that I'm not. That I haven't equipped that I've kept in the previous playthrough. I'll
Yeah.
explain what that armor does when I use it.
Oh, so we're gonna use that later.
Yeah, somewhat. And behind him is a shortcut.
Oh, jeez.
But
God.
this is after like 20 enemies, so I don't know.
Oh, oh, jeez. So where does that door we just opened lead to?
Like that 2-story building.
Eh,
Oh no, it's the shortcut.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember this level design, right? You remember it.
Oh, it's so memorable and intriguing and interesting. How could I ever forget?
But we're gonna open like a better shortcut like in like a minute, so I don't even know why they bothered with that one.
Yeah.
It's more convenient because there's less enemies around it and it's closer to the bonfire where you spawn from. So I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
Yeah, I remember hearing a lot of criticisms about like the presence of shortcuts and bonfires that just seemed.
Oh, we're gonna
needless.
see the most baffling one someday. I'm not sure what episode it is, but make sure yeah, you see, this is apparently, you know, at least a lake, you know, but they fall like it's a bottomless pit.
Of course.
And this is the shortcut. So. You see how close that is? More closer than the other one.
Yeah.
You see, who the fuck is Bradley? You know,
Of
Bradley,
the old guard, apparently.
Who? What?
Who are the old guard? Who knows? Eh.
No. And we have the sorcery trainer here.
Oh.
Some
just,
old guy. I think you need at least 12 intelligence, I think.
Just
which I
chilling
don't
out
have,
with all
so-
the Vikings, you know.
I am familiar.
Yeah. And taking a bow.
The magic impact.
Yeah, and so since I don't have enough intelligence, he ignores me essentially. Same with the guy in the chair, the dark sorcery trainer. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't bother
Basically,
giving you the blast of all the spells that he has. But we can't
Basically,
summon
we're-
Lucatiel
we're
with
too
someone.
stupid for them, is what we're saying.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. So to even out the likeness of the summable NPCs, we have Lucatiel here.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
He's
I
having
forgot
a
about
bad
that.
day.
Yeah. I think I aggroed him when I was up there, and then he just, like, didn't,
Yeah.
you know, untarget me or
Yeah, so this is the part where Yahtzee and Gabe just died over and over again because they would constantly get ambushed by like all of these enemies at once.
Yeah. Oh, and obviously the Red Phantom is here in the
Game,
golden
yeah.
version of the game.
Yeah.
And you know that invisible armor that you mentioned, he's wearing... There's actually 2 versions of that armor. He's wearing the normal
Oh, really?
type, yeah, and then... You'll find
yeah.
like an actual invader wearing the invisible version.
Huh.
So, and actually when you wear it, for other players, it actually looks invisible. You don't see like a transparent version of it.
Cute. So are we going
Yes.
to we're gonna
We're gonna
engage
fight
this boss?
Yes.
This is another
We're
boss
gonna
that
fight
people criticize.
Really, I think it's one of the better ones, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
I think it's decently designed, but they ruined this boss by having a regular mini boss that you find elsewhere. Like, I fucking hate it when they do that. Like, that just ruins the uniqueness of bosses, which they really... You shouldn't really do that.
Not something they needed to do with the such spectacular examples
You know,
of
how about instead of just reusing a boss, you just make a new enemy? How about that?
So this is actually this is like technically kind of a timed boss fight, right? Because
Yes. So the water level is rising. After
Yeah.
a minute, we're going to be slogging through the water level. And
Oh.
I wasn't
Oh.
paying attention to the durability of my weapons. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get as much as I can without outright breaking them.
So, another annoying thing I didn't particularly like about this game is the durability of weapons.
Yeah, so durability, it's like for every
Trash.
weapon is like, yeah,
All of your weapons are made of paper.
yeah, they're like cardboard versions of what they really should be.
Yeah, like you go through. I believe originally, like in the original release of the game, there was a bug.
Yes,
that-
there was a bug where if you hit dead bodies, it returns
Well-
durability. It's dumb.
No, there was an extra bug on top of that one where.
Oh, since the frame rate.
Yes.
Since like if you double the frame rate, it doubles the
Yeah.
durability loss on everything.
Yeah, if your game was running at 60
God.
FPS, your durability ran out twice as fast.
Yeah, because it detects 30 FPS, so like, oh, twice as many stuff is being hit. That means
Yeah.
it's just durability.
And it's just. Oh,
Good thing they patched that out of Dark Souls 2 Golden,
Yeah.
and we got a Pyromancy Flame. We interact with this thing, and we sail off to somewhere else.